All right, welcome to episode 3.5 of the Anime Agenda podcast. We decided to do a quick spur of the moment recording because we had some grievances we wanted to air out during the discussion. So we was like, you know what, might as well share it with everybody. We don't have the normal cast here for the most part. We got myself and Will here. We also have three new guests. We've got Isaac, John, and this other trash ass nigga Big.
That's nigga.
Nigga, I guess. All right, so we're gonna start and go right into it. I'm not sure how we originally got on the conversation, but basically I was saying that Gohan has just been the most trashiest fucking character in Dragon Ball Z, with the exception of like one arc, and these niggas don't agree. And I wanted to wait to hear their opinion on it. So go ahead, let me hear the shit.
Okay, I was like I said originally, defined how and when he was trash.
Okay,
Because you said every arc except the Cell arc he was trash.
correct.
And okay, for the first Saiyan arc, he definitely was not trash.
He
He
was
was
trash.
what the fuck? The nigga was
Already?
3 years old.
I don't give a fuck how old the motherfucker is. He got kidnapped, he cried, and then he got a spur of
You
the
know,
moment
you know
headbutt.
why he? Okay, you act like he kidnapped himself. He got kidnapped because his dad is trash and got his ass beat.
Okay, good. So we got a trash ass family going on. But what I'm saying is, even if you got to the point that okay, the nigga 3, you can't really blame him. Okay, you can't hype that nigga up because he got a fit of a fucking tantrum and got a lucky headbutt in either.
That's why he got kidnapped in the first place. It's because
Okay.
he was 3
Oh, great,
and he was
great.
stronger
The
than
ni-
all them niggas.
So basically, what you're telling me is Gohan got some white fucking privilege power level that he was born with, and now all of a sudden he ain't trash.
Honestly, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, trash opinion. Moving on. What's
It's
next?
not.
Oh my.
So you're basically
Fucking-
giving.
What are you talking about? Akira Toriyama wrote Gohan as he was supposed to be the nigga from the start. That's
Okay,
why they kept
Okay,
giving you
which is
hints
good. Which is
and
good.
clues
Okay,
that
he gave us.
Gohan was so much
Good,
stronger than
good. I'm
every
happy.
other
Nigga,
Saiyan.
I'm so happy that you're bringing this up because as we get further into this conversation, it's only going to solidify how trash that nigga is. Continue. Next arc.
What was the next arc? The
When,
Namek
my,
arc?
ni- when that nigga cried again and got my nigga Piccolo killed.
Oh, that was the same arc. But
Well, I'm talking. I split the Raditz from
the Riders from the Vegeta shit. Oh, he did cry and bitch up and
They
get
got
Piccolo
Piccolo
killed.
killed.
But
Yep.
in reality, I feel like even if he hadn't bitched up right there, there's no way there's gonna beat that nigga Nappa, and there's no way there's gonna beat
Okay,
Vegeta.
that's not the point. That's not the point. The nigga didn't do nothing goonish. He didn't do nothing great. He cried, got a nigga killed. Not only that, during his whole training shit with Piccolo, he cried the whole time with that shit.
Yeah, because he's a little ass kid, not a fighter.
That nigga was
He
3.
I don't give a fuck how old he is.
Hold
Nigga,
on.
You comparing a 3-year-old to a bunch of grown ass warriors like, who've been fucking fighting their entire fucking lives.
Okay, so we're going again with the whole, okay, he did nothing good. Everything I'm mentioning is trash. Y'all are just justifying it because of his age.
No, we're not
No,
saying
yeah.
that. I was saying that Gohan, between that and Cell, was one of the most well-rounded characters, well-written characters.
How?
Because this nigga progressed. He slowly progressed as a
Into
character.
into a bigger bitch? Like, what did he progress into?
What you mean? Okay. Well, he definitely didn't. Akira Toriyama definitely didn't get to end the series the way he wanted to. So that already fucked up
Hold up.
Gohan's character.
I'm not going to give a man credit for something that he didn't create. I'm talking about what he did create.
What you mean? They ain't let the nigga end the series.
Okay,
how he
but I
wanted.
can
The
only
fucking
talk about
Piccolo
I can only talk about the content that I got right now, and this is what I got. Shit, Gohan. Hey, in fact, now that I mention it, didn't that nigga get Piccolo fucked up again in the Frieza saga?
No,
No.
Piccolo came in, start throwing hands himself.
He got somebody fucked up. I know I
He
ain't
got
tripping.
no one fucked up. Gohan is the reason Frieza switched to his final form in the first place. Because Frieza was catching hands.
Again, with that shit too. The fact is, again, that's perfect. Now, since we were talking about Akira Toriyama dropping hints, again, we're moving into the Frieza, into the Namek saga or whatever. Gohan did nothing, in the entire saga, and then
why.
gets an old.
He stole
Wait,
a
hold on,
Dragon
before you
Ball.
go any further, let me finish. Okay, he did steal a Dragon Ball, and it helped.
Give my
I
man
guess.
props.
Okay, it helped. But what I'm saying is, he did nothing to progress his strength that entire arc, other than the fact some fat ass green nigga put his hand on his head, so he gets a fucking buff.
No, he was training with Krillin that whole time, going in that.
Barely.
No, it wasn't barely.
He was training the whole time.
What do you mean? They took years. It took years to get them from Earth to Namek.
Krillin just happened to be a bum.
Okay, so again, you're justifying his trashness. He was trained by a bum, and he became a bum himself.
He definitely was not a bum on Namek. He was making plays for a little ass kid.
He's definitely making plays.
I like how you keep putting that in there for a little ass kid. Like, nah, stop.
Because he's a little ass kid. What?
He's 3 years old.
Like, he was like 6 going to Namek. Like, nigga, what?
But he dealing with some of the most ruthless niggas in the universe.
And he got mopped up. He got mopped up.
But he survived for us. He survived to the end game. He damn sure survived to the end game.
Nigga, Krillin survived to the end game. That don't make him any less trash.
Yeah, it does. Krillin got one shot by everybody. I distinctly remember when they were fighting Ginyu Force after Vegeta saved. After Vegeta saved him from the time stop ass fat nigga. I forgot his name. But
Goldo.
Goldo, something like that.
When they was fighting Raccoon SWAT kicked this nigga to the next dimension.
He was.
At least Gohan puts hands on that man.
Yeah, like you want to shit talk. Gohan fought Raccoon almost as evenly as Vegeta did. Like, what's the problem?
Okay,
he probably got more shots than Vegeta.
No, he didn't. And then also, too, you got to remember that, if I remember correctly, that nigga was toying with his ass anyway.
He was toying with Vegeta!
Again, you're presenting a point. You're presenting a point that Gohan got mopped up. Did Vegeta get mopped up? Yeah, he got mopped up. So they both did a trash ass moment. So Gohan don't get props for getting mopped up.
He do. Okay, I feel like you definitely disrespecting him because that's a hard ass decision to make. Oh shit, this nigga Vegeta, who's way stronger than me, who just saved my life from this other Ginyu Force ass nigga who was about to kill me, just got his ass beat. I'm a little ass kid. This nigga definitely gonna kill me. He just SWAT kicked Krillin to the next dimension. Yeah. You know what? I'm a man up and I'm gonna fight this nigga anyways. Like, what you mean?
This is what I'm gonna do right now while we're progressing in this conversation. I'm gonna look that fucking fight up right.
Please look it up, because he was throwing hands.
Witness Krillin's fucking.
He was throwing hands.
Descent into fucking
straight mocked.
Coma City.
He nigga easy Coma City. Nigga eyes was white. He was twitching, having a seizure and shit. He got kicked one time.
Look, no bullshit, Big. The second I load up the video, why Gohan making that fucking cry noise?
Cause he a punk ass kid right there.
Exactly. He a punk.
Oh, he's a little ass kid fighting for his life against a nigga who just SWAT kicked his friends and beat down Vegeta.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like saying
I'm watching this fight. This nigga ain't got no shots in. And he ain't getting no shots in.
Gohan got some shots in,
nigga. Vision all hazy. Raccoon talking mad shit. Looking at him stupid. Kicked it. Okay. Where the hands at? Because I ain't seeing them.
Gohan got some shots in, nigga.
Hold on. Let me try to find the full joint. Where that was, that definitely wasn't looking too hot for our boy.
He definitely lost easy. But he definitely got some shots. It ain't like he just went down like Krillin. Like,
okay, this is the full shit. Gohan, Krillin versus Raccoon. Hold up.
This is gonna be a short match.
It was short, but my man was trying.
I think I want Ice Bomb.
Yeah, he's the only little ass kid there just goning. Cause like as far as Gohan knows in his head, like Vegeta fought his fucking dad even. And Vegeta couldn't beat this nigga. But he still went at this nigga head first.
So did Krillin.
Krillin got kicked in his motherfucking head. What are you talking about?
Nigga, you're saying this nigga decided to fight this nigga head up. So did Krillin. Both him and fucking Krillin rushed that nigga.
Yeah, I don't know if Krillin rushed that nigga. I feel like Krillin was about to start to rush that nigga and got kicked in his fucking face.
In fact, while watching this fight, Krillin rushed in and hit Raccoon to save Vegeta's life.
And then got kicked in his fucking mouth.
He should have stayed in assist.
Oh yeah, he definitely I just got to the part. That nigga definitely got kicked in his fucking mouth.
That raw DHC.
Nigga, Krillin got that stupid ass grin on his face, getting kicked because he know it's over.
Don't ever raw tag on Raccoon.
Exactly.
Well, I think this is where Gohan get some hits in. Hold up.
And you can't even tell me
No. He tried to do some fucking fancy shit, kicked Raccoon in his face. Raccoon just looked at him and smiled when his foot was on him, and then decided to beat the fuck out that kid.
It made contact. Counts.
The nigga let it make contact. Krillin got to hit him too.
Okay, and then he got SWAT kicked.
He got SWAT kicked.
5 seconds. Gohan fight lasted at least 3 episodes. I remember.
And there's
that ain't saying nothing on Dragon Ball Z, nigga. Them breathing take 3 episodes.
Okay, Krillin fight lasted 5 seconds.
But nigga, at this point now the conversation has now derailed. We're not talking about who's better, Krillin or Gohan. They both trash.
No, I'm putting in perspective that Gohan definitely ain't trash. Like the way
That is trash.
I don't know, man. Little ass kid going heads up against one of the strongest niggas in Ginyu Force.
He didn't go heads up.
Yeah, he did, nigga. You just said.
Nigga, this looked like my fucking son trying to fight me.
Okay, easy. I would give your son props.
But nigga,
your son the same age Gohan was trying to fight seasoned warriors.
Exactly.
Just fight your dumb ass.
You try to compare him to a warrior. Like, no, my son trash.
Okay. All right. So if your son decided at 2 years old,
you ain't gonna respect it.
you ain't
I
gonna.
know you trash now.
Like what?
I'm with your son. If your son start throwing hands at grown ass men at 2, I know he got the.
Nah. Hold on, wait. Here's the difference. I think I will respect my son's decision more than Gohan for this main fact. Gohan isn't fighting because he's a G. He's fighting out of fear and out of survival mode.
If he was out of fear and survival mode, he would have never went to Namek.
He ain't lied. But
he didn't know. No, that's the thing. That nigga went to Namek because he didn't know the real shit was there. That's the whole reason he went. If they had told him, like, yo, there's a nigga that can use his pinky to blow up the planet, he wouldn't have went.
Nigga,
I feel like everyone read the memo when they signed up to go to Namek.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't, because they didn't know what they were getting into for real like that. I think Goku got the fucking message about that while they were already on their way.
Well, didn't Vegeta start talking shit at the end of when he was crawling back into the spaceship and told him Goku, like...
You are hitting this nigga all up right now. What you mean?
Hitting this nigga with what?
He throwing straight hands at this nigga.
What it do?
It's gonna be. We're talking about anime, so.
Ain't do nothing. What up?
Okay, but like moving on. Again, this nigga got his fucking little boost on or whatever. Nigga got his little boost on. Okay, let's move on to the fucking right after that. What? Android Saga. So, what did he do between Meat and Trunks?
You still ain't giving my man no credit for forcing Frieza into his final form, because he definitely did that.
Let me see that moment there.
He definitely was whooping Frieza's ass, and Frieza was like, "Shit, nigga, I almost died."
Hold on, let me ask you this: did he go into a fucking tantrum again?
Oh, it was Gohan. No, he just rushed at that nigga. I think it was somebody got their ass beat, and Gohan rushed at that nigga. I think it was either Piccolo got his ass beat or Krillin got his ass beat, and Gohan rushed that nigga. And start beating the dog shit out of him. So I don't know how you not giving my man's no credit when he's like 5 beating Frieza's ass.
Okay. Hold on. I do vaguely remember that part, and if you're right, I'll give him credit for that one.
Give my man some credit.
If you're telling me, what I'm saying is, if you're telling me that Gohan wasn't in blind tantrum mode and that nigga just fucking squatted up and beat Frieza ass, then I'll give him credit. Is that how it happened?
Nigga, I don't remember the situation.
Is that pretty close? Is that close?
I think, like, I know.
So I'll give Gohan his credit for that.
Yeah, somebody got their ass beat. It was either Krillin or Piccolo, and then
I'll give him his credit for that.
Yeah, somebody got their ass beat, and then he rushed at him.
Okay, I'll give him his credit for that. Now moving on into the Android saga. For some reason, I have no real fucking
What you mean?
recollection.
The Android saga is where you get the realest Gohan of all time.
Okay, hold on. No. Let me finish what I'm saying. Future Gohan is a different thing. Future Gohan is great. This Gohan is trash.
Savage character in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, okay, but that nigga, this reality's Gohan don't get the props for that nigga.
Hey, nigga, Gohan, it count.
Nah, you ain't getting that from me. Nah, I gave you the Frieza shit. Okay, what did Gohan do between Cell games and the Android shit? Like, I don't remember what he did.
What you mean? Like when the androids first came and all the way up to Cell?
Yeah, I don't remember him doing anything.
He was training with Goku and Piccolo, and then they all got their ass beat. And then he trained with Goku in a hyperbolic time chamber. He went Super Saiyan, and then he beat Cell's ass. Like, he ain't fight nobody.
And that was cool, and that's what I mean. That was cool, Gohan, right then and there. But then, my nigga, that's when we get Gohan.
Yeah. No, the Gohan after that, that's when they purposely made that nigga soft to set up the character.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm gathering from this whole goddamn conversation is that in the midst of the entire Dragon Ball Z series, you got like 1 or 2 moments where Gohan wasn't a bitch.
That's like everybody in Dragon Ball Z except Goku though.
No, Piccolo. No, Piccolo was always in there.
They definitely made Piccolo a bitch. He was Fodder City. Like after the
but that's hold on, wait. No. We're on the wrong track here. The fact of the matter is, fucking, even though Piccolo wasn't as strong as everyone, there's no way you're gonna say Piccolo was trash or he was a bitch. He wasn't.
He wasn't. He definitely wasn't no bitch.
Okay. Same thing when you say with like Tien. Tien ain't keep up with nobody.
Definitely ain't no bitch. That's my nigga.
But he ain't no bitch. But Gohan, that nigga was a bitch.
Nigga.
I'm just saying, nobody else's kids had.
I'm telling you, nigga, ain't no other kids out here fighting Frieza.
Or hitting Super Saiyan level 2 one-armed Kamehameha.
You know what I'm saying? There's a reason Goku put the entire world in Gohan's hands.
Great. That was a great Gohan moment. What the fuck happened to the character after that? What happened to that? What happened to the character after that, though?
I feel like after he committed any character.
After Gohan committed mass murder.
Oh yeah, you and that mass murder shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Say, don't worry, Gohan. We just wish him back, nigga. You killing everybody.
Hey man, let it all go. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying? We can wish him back. Goku's a terrible fucking father.
Yeah,
he's a terrible person. He really is. Like,
all doesn't care about throwing hands.
Yeah, that nigga out on a whim, that nigga could just have an entire galaxy destroyed. Like, for real.
Like,
I want to see his power.
You shit on Gohan, and yet who raised Goku? No, Piccolo raised Gohan. Goku didn't do shit. Goku.
No. Wait, let's go back here. Piccolo tried to fix a shit person. He was trying to do the Lord's work.
Right? What do you mean?
He tried to fix Gohan, but nigga, there's only so much you can polish a turd.
But like, nobody did it better but Piccolo.
But I'm saying, the influence from Chi-Chi and Goku being just the worst father of all time.
And that's part of Gohan's problem. Your issue with all that bitch shit that you talking about, he learned that from Chi-Chi.
But hold up,
and like Goku being an absent father. But even still though, okay, like the shit after Cell Saga, when he was like a school kid and just doing bitch shit, and then the Buu Saga started and he was a super bitch. And then
he became man, my nigga.
Yeah, super bitch.
I don't respect none of that.
Was worse.
I don't believe anything happened after Cell, so that's
hold on. And, I know you don't, but hold up. This is something I wanted to add into this as well. Even after that shit, when they made Gohan a fucking bitch, he did the same fucking awful shit again. He didn't do shit, but the next thing you know, he get a fucking boost from somebody else that he didn't fucking earn. So he's fucking trash. Like, let me unlock your potential for the second time so you can use it on nothing.
I feel like
that's when the story got retarded and they didn't let the nigga end it how he wanted to. Because like the ending to Dragon Ball Z still made no sense because like Gohan, like it's bullshit. you're right though, because Gohan definitely never trains as hard as Vegeta or Piccolo or
anyone.
yeah, or anyone.
I think he
But-
might have outtrained fucking Yamcha.
But like even
Yeah.
so, I feel like that was still part of his character. The fact that Gohan was not a warrior, but he had all these fucking amazing powers, and that's why Raditz wanted to kidnap that nigga in the very first arc, because he's like, yo, we're gonna snatch this little nigga up who's way stronger than everybody, and we're gonna make him a fucking warrior, the Saiyan way. Like that was the point. Like Gohan was never that nigga that was out here training super hard, but he always
I
had
got
the
that.
mega power.
I got that, but what I'm trying to get you to go. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and that's basically what happened in the Boo saga. Cause like he was a super weenie, sucking ass, and then he got his power unlocked, and then he was the goon ass nigga, super god, stronger than everybody in the fucking universe. Cause
Ultimate
nobody
Gohan.
stopped that nigga. And then they fucking they wrote in some bullshit, cause like fucking no one wanted Akira Toriyama to end the story with Gohan being the hero, because they gotta sell these Goku toys. Gotta get this merchandise money.
That would have been perfect. If they
No,
would've
it wouldn't have
done
been. No, I'll be honest with you. It wouldn't have been perfect because of the fact of the matter is this: you spent too long letting Gohan be a trash ass character, and if you're making him finally out to be the hero at the end, I'm like, now you just got a trash.
He's been building it up the whole time, like Gohan.
Right, but doing it poorly. I'm not going to give you credit for doing something poorly. And that's the
I don't
thing.
know. I don't think it was poorly. I felt like it was the most
It
natural.
was poor.
I feel like it was the most natural.
Yeah, I don't know how else you want him to build up like that. Gohan has all these like secret cosmic ass powers that no other Saiyan has.
At least have them
while still
amount
being
to
a weenie.
something.
Nigga did amount to something in the Cell Saga.
I was saying the
It
time that
never
he
felt-
spent. This time he
It
spent.
never felt good.
I don't see, that's a personal thing, man.
No, it just didn't, because it's like I'm watching these dudes fucking try. It's basically like this. You put in all this work on like Tekken or some shit, nigga, and then I hop on Tekken the day later. Pick up a character, gets a super buff, kid kills you in one hit. Nigga, you didn't train and mastered all this shit. Nigga, you'd be mad as fuck.
No, because that's
you just
disingenuous.
naturally good. Yeah,
You're
fuck
just
it.
being disingenuous because that's not the time that Gohan had. He was there from like the beginning. He was with
It really
him,
was.
getting experience.
It basically it didn't feel like it fit. You have all these characters that are putting in loads of training, putting in loads of work to progress, as warriors, and then
Which
you have
characters?
this one. Everyone.
I'm just saying, when he
Not
started
every-
really progressing is when the time he spent with his father. So
Wait, hold on. Let me. Who didn't act like that outside of Krillin and Yamcha? Who or Chaozu? Who wasn't how I just explained the character?
What? Just
No, somebody. I think that was Isaac that said that. What characters acted
Like, there's only a few characters that the entire show focuses on that you actually see the training. If Tien fucking trains, Tien's still shit.
Right.
Yeah, he's just weak, but
Right.
he's still a goon.
Well,
But that's
it's
not
almost
the,
like
that,
a cap.
but that wasn't the point I made. The point I made was you have all these characters in the show who spend most of their lives, a majority of their time training to progress, which is every character outside of like 3. Every character trains the entire time throughout the show to get
I'm
better.
just saying the only boost of strength that he actually worked for was him going to Saiyan and Super Saiyan. He was training with his father.
And that's what I mean. So the whole show, you have these people that are training to get better, and then you have one character that's doing literally nothing and getting boosts to keep up with everyone. It's not a that wouldn't work in
He
any
only
movie.
had he only had one boost. And
2 boosts.
He had one on Namek, and then he had the one where he went ultimate.
Ultimate.
Ascended
in the
Gohan.
Buu Saga. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know
Which
nothing.
made-
I don't know nothing
But
about that. Okay.
So you don't know, but
Yeah.
after Cell Games happened, they had a new threat.
Yeah,
Gohan was
became
even
Gay
weaker.
Said, man, yeah, he was, because he stopped training and he was a super pussy and he wasn't strong enough to deal with none of the shit. But he got boosted again, and when he got boosted the second time, he was literally the strongest person in the universe. Which
Now
fucked up
hearing
the
that,
entire ending.
hearing Big say that, nigga, that sound good to you?
Yeah, no, that don't sound good to me. But
I
nothing,
know.
anything, literally anything after Cell does not sound good to me. It never
The
did.
Majin Saga is like
Like,
It was
the
definitely weak,
Majin
but it had its
Saga was
moments.
Way weaker than.
it has moments, but the
I'm like,
generalized saga is
No,
fucking shit.
I actually didn't like that saga at all. But
I didn't really like it either, but it definitely had its moments. I mean, that gave me
No,
Majin
because
Buu.
Akira Toriyama wanted to kill the series, but people wanted more, so he literally
Yeah.
made a villain out of
But
fucking
like,
bubblegum.
okay, you bitching about Gohan getting boost and not training and shit. Vegeta got his boost to go Super Saiyan 2.
Oh
He
yeah,
he didn't
Yeah,
earn
but
it.
see, hold on, wait,
Literally
hold
got
on. Let's talk about that then. Even with that boost that he got, while it wasn't a good look, he as a character even acknowledged that shit. So that's why it was okay. He was just like, nah, bitch, I did what I fucking had to do to fucking beat your ass. So while it wasn't good, it's still his entire character model was progressing to the point that like this nigga just can't beat Goku no matter what the fuck he does. So he went to extreme lengths just to beat that nigga.
But
It fit into his character.
yeah, it kind of fits with Gohan. He never really wanted to
does.
ever fight.
Yeah, Gohan
The
never
only reason
wanted to be that nigga. He just
quote unquote
was.
exploded is because it's essentially a self-defense mechanism, right?
Yup.
Oh God, power.
Everybody's
He freaks the
dying.
fuck out.
Nobody can deal with it. So Gohan just.
And then you also have to think like Saiyans are a whole nother,
if we could praise Deku from My Hero Academia for literally being like doing the same shit that
Hold
Gohan.
up. No. He is definitely not doing the same thing that he's doing because Deku actually works and trains nonstop to master his fucking powers.
yeah,
You
you're
can't
right.
say Gohan didn't do that.
Gohan
He
worked.
did.
He was like
training.
6 years old, running from like giant
Like,
dinosaurs with a sword. While Piccolo watched. Yeah, kid, you better not trip on a rock.
Oh yeah, that wildlife survival training.
Gohan trained a lot, dude. He trained in like every arc.
You just finished telling me that he only trained for one boost he got.
No, Gohan trained. No, I'm saying
No,
in
it's
general,
like when
he
he
trained for
tried
every
to learn how
arc
to survive.
except for
That was like my favorite Gohan.
the Buu arc. The Buu arc is the only arc where I can say Gohan didn't do any training,
Yeah.
and he just
But
got boosted.
even the training that he does do seems to be like it's like summer vacation training for that nigga.
That's a lie.
No.
What?
No.
Summer vacation.
No.
survival wild with dinosaurs.
No.
That's
You want to
Okay.
say summer vacation training? You look at Yamcha.
We already acknowledged that nigga trash. Well, Yamcha to me is one of the best characters in
He's
Dragon
one of
Ball.
my favorites.
Wait,
but he's
Oh,
trash.
Dragon Ball.
Hold on, no, and Dragon Ball Z too, because you got a nigga that did exactly what I would do. Because all these
my
niggas
God.
broke as fuck outside of Boma family, but that nigga was like, you know what? I'm super strong. I'm gonna go play sports and get paid. Yeah, I respect the fuck out of that. That nigga knew he was trash, used his abilities to get what he needed.
Well, okay,
fuck
that's
yeah,
living
no,
life. That's
like,
using
okay,
his
the
abilities to
Saiyan
live
arc-
life.
The Saiyan arc, Gohan trained his ass off with Piccolo, and he was damn near dying dealing with that shit. So in Frieza arc, he trained the
shit.
android arc. He hella trains. Like it's all he
He
did.
trains
that
at
entire
the
arc.
ends. He trains.
What?
He trains at the
that
end.
entire arc.
Yeah, as soon as that arc.
As soon as Trunks came and he was like, "Yeah, Goku, nigga, you trash. You gonna die from this heart disease. Everybody else gonna get their ass whooped by these androids except Gohan." And he was like, "Oh shit, I'm a train." And Piccolo was like, "Nigga, you know I'm a train." And then Gohan, Goku, Piccolo, they trained every fucking day until those androids came for 3 years.
And starting that arc, Gohan was already a Super Saiyan training with Goku.
Yeah, he trained the whole time. And then once they fought those androids and they all got bodied, and then Cell popped up and they went to the hyperbolic time chamber, there's like shit. He was training the whole time. Like that whole arc, he never not trained.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong on that one. He learned that in the hyperbolic chamber.
He went Super Saiyan in the hyperbolic time chamber. But he never there was no point in that arc where Gohan was not training.
But see, and I think that still goes into the realm of the fact that I'm like, I gave him his credit for the Cell arc. I actually liked Gohan during that arc.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
Right, so I'm not even debating that point. Like I enjoyed Gohan in that arc, but that's literally the only arc I enjoyed him in.
I mean, like you got like Frieza arc, and then the fucking Saiyan
I
arc.
tell you, like
Hated on that shit.
I feel like you're not gonna enjoy Gohan in any arc unless he's like out here acting like a full-blooded Saiyan, which he's not. Like that's
Yeah.
the reason Vegeta and Goku are so bloodthirsty and hell bent on training, anyways.
Yeah, 'cause they're
Like
oh,
Goku
shit.
can't not train if he wanted to.
It's in his blood. Not only that, yeah, Gohan's half human too. So
Yeah, Gohan's
And
half.
Gohan has Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi has to fucking
Yeah,
make
and
him study.
Chi-Chi
and
been
shit.
pushing that fucking study. Don't be trash like your father
Well,
nonsense the
hold on.
whole
And,
time.
you know, and I get that too. But the thing I say in response to that is, I understand why Gohan's character is the way that it is. However, that doesn't make it any less trash. It's just like a
I don't
nigga.
know.
But if you can understand,
I'm actually calling bullshit.
Wait,
Because
hear me out.
I
Hear
don't.
me out.
No. Listen real fast, because I don't
All right.
understand how you sit here praising Yamcha for like turning his training and
Into a sword.
into fucking making all this buku
I
dollars
can explain it.
and
but go
shitting on
ahead.
everybody else.
I can
When
explain it.
Chi-Chi literally want Gohan to study so he can not end up like his fucking bum ass dad.
Hold on. And I
But
have a
you're shitting
response
on
for that.
Gohan for it.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I acknowledge the fact that Yamcha figured out that he was trash and just completely understood it. Didn't try to do nothing else. He said, "You know what? I'm hanging up these fighting gloves and I'm gonna play baseball."
okay, but
Gohan, on the other hand, never accepted the fact that he was trash and kept popping the fuck up.
No.
If that nigga stayed in his, if he
no,
stayed,
and then like they
No.
called it, really, hey man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna call Yamcha to help out in a bar fight. I'm not calling
Yes.
Gohan.
Gohan never fucking put himself in those situations. He was always called to action. because they
Voluntold.
needed help. Yeah, or he was dragged there. There is no way Gohan was like, you know what, nigga, let me show up and just
who the
start
fuck
doing
made
shit.
that nigga put on a superhero costume?
Oh god.
we
that-
didn't talk about the
no,
Majin Saga.
okay.
oh, I can explain that.
No,
I can
him
explain.
being Great Saiyaman is basically the equivalent
That's
of
after
Yamcha playing
Cell,
baseball.
though, right?
Yeah, that's after Cell.
No,
Him being Great Saiyaman.
He ain't get no
literally-
paper for that. That nigga thought that was
Okay, he
cool.
helping
Paper.
people because he's fucking nice. That's what he does.
Faggot.
He's a hero.
You can't help it, yeah. You can't help it. That's always
Also,
been his
that's
disposition.
in
He's never been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go this fight and just beat
Also-
everyone's ass. 'cause I'm
also,
the best. He's
Yeah,
never,
he's always
he's
been
never
about
been-
helping people.
Yeah.
That's even every fight he's ever been in. The whole goal and the point of him fighting was to help someone. He never just fought to fight
Like
like
Will
fucking
said,
Goku.
except when that nigga was committing mass genocide.
Well,
Oh,
no.
he
He was
Genocide.
yeah,
What's
because he was
Even
literally
Goku.
he was
I don't
literally
wanna do it.
Yeah.
People gonna die. I can't do this. That Goku like, nah, nigga, fucking do that shit. It's
What, when
okay,
he did the
Gohan.
Super Kamehameha?
Yes.
yeah. The whole time he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna murder a lot of fucking people." He was like,
It's okay,
Didn't he-
Gohan.
didn't
Do
he
it.
shoot it
We
up?
can wish him back.
"Yeah." And I'm not even sure they wished everybody
So-
that.
I'm sure
Also,
they didn't word it
I
right.
thought
You
he
know
was
how
aiming
genies
up,
are.
though. at
Also, you
Cell,
can't
right?
point out the Majin Saga because the Majin, like,
Why the fuck not?
It's a filler.
because we look,
a
we all
filler
agree that the Majin Saga, Gohan was a bitch, but you can't just point that out and not point out the rest of the saga.
No, he
I
definitely
pointed out
was a
every
bitch.
saga.
Yeah, he probably
did.
He did.
But he definitely was a bitch for the Great Saiyaman shit. But I'm explaining why, the logic behind it.
But I understand the logic.
And that's why we're saying you understand.
Okay.
And that's why we're saying, yo,
Yamcha
he's
is a goon.
But I'm saying, hold on. Here's what I mean by that. Let's say a kid is abused as a child, right? Getting beat the fuck up, lit cigarettes put out on his neck, and then that nigga gets up one day and commits mass genocide, starts killing people. I understand why that nigga did that. That doesn't make him any less trash for doing it. I understand that he was raised by Chi-Chi, and I understand that her influence, Goku's lack of fucking parenting, and then him getting torn to one a father figure from Piccolo created who he is as a character. That doesn't mean I like the end product.
I feel like
Alright,
at this point
like-
it's just subjective, right? That's just
It is.
opinion.
Well, I mean, any opinion on a
Nitpick.
character is subjective.
Okay.
You
Well,
nitpick
well, I'm glad we
Yeah.
had this discussion.
I'm just like,
Because I feel
Gohan
like
isn't completely
Gohan
trash.
definitely made the best of his situation in every arc. He
Yep.
tried his hardest and just definitely tried his best. So I don't
With
know.
the
if
level
Gohan-
of with the level of training that he had in each arc.
Yup.
You know what? I think my hatred for Gohan really stems from how much
Oh,
I
his
love
potential.
Vegeta. No,
No,
yeah, but hold on. I think it's because of how much I love Vegeta as a character. Where
Vegeta's
that
also my
nigga-
favorite character.
I know, but like I hate the fact that I have to watch this nigga every saga train non-stop to get strong than everyone.
It's
and then Gohan get a hand on his head, and then that nigga's strong. Like, I hate it.
I'm telling you, it's Gohan's potential that you hate and makes you not like him. Because Gohan from the very beginning had the potential to just be Jesus. And because of how he is and Chi-Chi's influence, he didn't go down the warrior path. But then Vegeta's constantly training nonstop, and he's barely stronger than Gohan.
Okay, on a side note,
or he's weaker than Gohan in some arcs.
On a side note, yeah, he damn near beat Frieza's ass. He's
I watched the fight. Yeah, he definitely did. He gave Frieza a hand.
Yeah.
Twice. Because he did it in that transformation and he did it in the other one. Gohan was the sole reason that nigga went final form.
Really got pumped.
Literally the sole reason. He forced that nigga to go final form. So I don't know what to tell you. Because Vegeta kept popping off the whole time. Yeah, nigga, I'm a Super Saiyan. You ain't ready. I'm a Super Saiyan, nigga. I'm your worst nightmare. I'm about to whoop your ass, boy. And Frieza was like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah. Something else I wanted to add to this. Something I always bring up all the time. Vegeta is literally the cause of every fucking problem in Dragon Ball Z.
That's a lie.
Oh, Nick, hold up. Let me explain my theory. Hold up.
Lie some more, though.
Okay. Hold up. Wait. Raditz is on Earth.
Okay. No. Yeah, he got orders from Vegeta.
Hold up. Wait. Vegeta comes in. So now that's Vegeta coming in right after Raditz.
Then you want the Dragon Balls.
Right. Then, fucking, because of that shit, Frieza knows about the Dragon Balls now, which then creates the fucking, which then creates the goddamn That's the Frieza saga. Then the android shit come about.
No, yes, that's Goku, 100%.
Hold on. He didn't start that shit. Hold on. Yeah, that's Goku, but hold on, hear me out. The biggest threat of that whole saga was who? Cell, right?
Oh yeah, Vegeta easy let that nigga go final form.
Yeah.
In fact, let's backtrack to Frieza saga. That shit could have been ended by Vegeta when Frieza was in his first form. But what did that nigga do? Let Frieza transform instead of killing him. Cell.
No, he didn't know. No, he did know.
He did? Okay.
Baited that nigga to transform. He's like, yeah, Zarbon told me before I killed that nigga. Easy, I know you got transformations, nigga, do it. But even then, I'm not giving you that because there was no sign, no clear cut that Vegeta was stronger than him when Frieza was still in his base form.
What I'm saying is basically this. It would have been a lot easier for them to handle him at that moment. Not to mention if you're saying Gohan handled two forms of Frieza. If they had just mopped that nigga up right then and there, Vegeta not running his fucking mouth, everything would have been fine.
Okay, that's what he does. He runs his damn mouth.
Okay, and then we're gonna fast forward. Like I said, Cell Saga. They could have ended that nigga right then with Tien and everything and Trunks if he hadn't let that nigga absorb Android 18 to finish it off. Then
in his second form, Cell was too weak. He couldn't test him though.
But that's what I mean. That's Vegeta again. Then we go into the Majin arc. And if Vegeta hadn't let Babidi fucking control him and then fuel that shit with the fight with Goku, Majin Buu would have never been fucking created.
Hey. No, he's right. He's right about that one.
Yeah.
Every single fucking thing is Vegeta doing dumb shit.
I'm not giving you the Android Saga because that's literally Goku's fault, but the first two cool. Well,
no.
First one,
I get what you're saying. Red Ribbon definitely Goku. However, the main threat of that shit came from Cell, which could have been shut the fuck down if Vegeta hadn't done what he did.
Okay. In the same vein, though, I could also blame Piccolo for not beating Cell the first time they fought, and also not beating Android 17.
Hold up, wait. Not beating, or did he let them go?
Cell got away.
Okay, that's different. He got away. Vegeta let that nigga do what he wanted to do.
Hey, Trunks could have stopped him. Trunks was there the whole time.
I remember he wanted to stop him, and then Vegeta hit him with that. Yeah, but think of the thrill.
See?
And then Trunks tried to stop that nigga, and Vegeta stopped Trunks. Well, tried to stop Trunks.
Hey, Trunks was at that time he believed himself way stronger than Vegeta, so like that's on him.
Trunks doesn't have an ego.
I forgot Gohan laid hands on Vegeta.
They fought a bunch of times. They fought the first time Vegeta came to Earth. Like after Goku did that Kaioken and shit, and Vegeta went full ape, and they cut his tail off. Goku couldn't move no more, and he's about to die all bad. Then Gohan showed up, started throwing hands that Josh don't give him no credit for. Let me just go fight the man whooping my daddy's ass.
That nigga gets no credit.
Let me go fight the nigga whooping my daddy's ass, who's stronger than the other Namek, the other Saiyan, who just killed all of my friends. What?
Hey, maybe he wouldn't have killed all of your friends if you hadn't been in the fucking way of a blast and made Piccolo jump in front of it.
He killed all of his friends way before that. So you lying?
Yeah, but he let his second daddy get killed because of him.
But the second daddy
wasn't gonna
fucking
stop
got
it.
in the way.
Because he had to save his dumb ass.
Because
Okay,
he's
there
a
was no way
kid.
Gohan. No, that was Piccolo's choice. It's not Gohan's fault that Nappa was stronger than him.
And that was when Piccolo had a change of heart. Piccolo was, yeah.
Nappa stronger than him. Nappa about to kill him. Okay,
Yep,
that's
corrupted
Gohan's
that
fault?
man, cost him his life.
Get the fuck
Oh
out.
my god.
You stupid. No, you just stupid.
You're gonna blame Gohan for Piccolo making
That was 100% Gohan fault. Shouldn't have been there.
No. Okay, you say he shouldn't have been there, but he was there literally because of Piccolo. So.
Look, nigga.
So,
We already know the adults
Which is it? He shouldn't have been there, or it's his fault. Pick one, nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying, he was literally only there.
My retort to that shit, nigga, is just yo, fuck Gohan.
See, no, shut up. Get your dumb ass out of here. Stupid as fuck. I swear to God. Gohan was literally only there because Piccolo, damn nigga, I saw what you did in that fight against Raditz. Hold up. Let me kidnap you.
You know what? Never mind. Now you know what? Now I'm gonna blame him again because that nigga should have had better. Should have performed better after training. Piccolo was misled.
Piccolo wasn't misled. He knew what it was the whole time. The whole time in his training, he knew Gohan was pussy. That's why he was fucking. The whole fucking time he knew it. Damn, nigga, you a 2-year-old pussy? Hold up. Let me get these dinosaurs and all this other fucking goon shit to chase you.
He sent him to military training. Fucking wildlife survival. Fuck
exactly.
Shit.
Did Goku even ask where that nigga was?
Goku was dead.
I know, but I'm saying, did he even question like
after
Goku
the fact?
didn't
No.
care.
Goku don't care. He's
Goku's
a
the
Saiyan.
fuck.
Ain't got no family ties.
Goku is the worst dad ever.
The only thing Goku care about is Gohan strong enough to throw hands with him or not. I swear, if Gohan was strong enough to throw hands, he'd
I know you don't watch that shit, Big, but I think Chi-Chi be raping Goku though. Because there was a moment in Dragon Ball Super with Vegeta kisses Bulma, and he's like, "Yo, you kiss your wife? What's that about?" He's like, "You got 2 kids." Yeah, but I didn't know we had to kiss. Like, yo, I don't think that nigga know what's up.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's Dragon Ball Z for. That's why I only fuck with one shonen, and you know what it is.
Naruto.
Actually, get the fuck out.